Just wait. This is to go even further beyond! Yeah, take this! This can't be! Yeah! What? Yeah! Wide open!
The Last of Us Part 2 first impressions are in, and I have some great news for the skeptics. Now, myself said that if you don't see Sony giving out the game to small outlets or YouTubers, then I would understand the skepticism. Well, small outlets and YouTubers have gotten review copies of the game. I'm not even kidding you when I say this. A gaming outlet here in Sweden with smaller outreach than me got the game from PlayStation Nordic. I'm not kidding, you can check the sources in the description. It is important to note that the news outlet Aftonbladet has a big outreach and is part of Sweden's mainstream media. But Aftonbladet Gaming, their social medias combined got less of an audience than me. And their articles, just look at the, social media interaction, like, so at least here in the north, PlayStation doesn't care about size, etc. But it's still kind of sad that at the end of the day, journalists get more respect than us on YouTube. For transparency's sake, I want to say that I did ask PlayStation Nordic for a review copy. I basically mailed them, said that I plan on doing an unbiased review. The answer they gave me is that they'll put me on the list of requests, but that the codes are very limited. So it's nice to see they don't care about size around here, even though it's a contributing factor. But I hope in the future that journalists and YouTubers get the same recognition, since we're basically the same if you look past the whole, big outlets being biased debates up and deal like that. But here are the first impressions. Mostly they're good, and there's even constructive criticism, so people seem to be honest. I still understand why people do not trust outlets, since there is the whole debate of them wanting a good relationship with the people that provide them the game early, so to say. But yeah, these impressions are spoiler free. There hasn't been much said about the story other than that the story will speak for itself. So if you're still unsure if you want to get the game or not after hearing these impressions, just wait until June 19th and check out reviews from YouTubers and outlets that you trust. So here are impressions that have been told and linked from various sites and YouTube videos. Previous infected from part 1, like runners and stalkers, have been described as turned up in terms of that they feel overhauled, more furious and more difficult to handle. The stalkers, for example, cannot be detected in listen mode and is much more stealthy and has been described as you won't hear them coming type deal. The world sometimes feels limitless, even though it's not really open world. The areas you explore feel vast, and there's many ways that you can get from point A to point B. Stealth is more difficult. Of course, we knew this from when they talked about dogs. So apparently though, even though you're not discovered, when you stealth, you can't really hide behind one spot forever. You'll get discovered. Gotta move, gotta be him and who. There's a lot of hidden areas or hidden rooms similar to like the shift doors, where you can find, good loot that can be easy to miss. It is not confirmed how big the side stories that Neil mentioned are gonna be, but they've been hinted to being more than just a written note. The side stories, from what I've heard, will be quite a few, and they will be sewed into the world and told mostly through gameplay. There's environmental puzzles. Hey, I hope it won't be like Uncharted, man. Oof, in Uncharted 2, I was stuck in a puzzle for like 40 minutes. Woohoo! But yeah, there's environmental puzzles. While there's many open world style areas, there will be certain claustrophobic moments in the game. Woohoo! The world environments have been described as overwhelming and very believable. Combat is said to be just like it was ever since we saw Ellie dodge in the 2018 E3 demo. How you dodge is with the help of tapping L1 and using the left directional stick, to move in which way you wanna, lean/dodge type of deal. Now, let's throw in some criticism that's been said, or else I'm gonna be accused of being a shill, even though, yeah, I said in the beginning of the video, there's also been some criticism. So an outlet has wrote that allies and enemies feel dumb sometimes. Allies and enemies have been described as not the sharpest tool in the shed, and the person writing the article described that sometimes your allies sneak past the sightline of enemies. And the AI sometimes is unimmersive due to this, because yeah, it's basically they don't detect your allies, and your allies can be sometimes invisible. But all in all, the AI has been described as much smarter than part 1. Another critique that the same outlet wrote about the game is that it feels too easy. The person said that when they played it on normal, it felt too easy, and then when they switched to hard, that looking for loot felt more engaging. So, like, this is confusing, since low-key they're saying the game is easy, but when I switched to hard, it got harder. Like, I'm really confused, but yeah, I myself ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. It's been revealed that you can loot vehicles too though. But all in all, the first impressions have been praising the gameplay and the world environments. They've been described as innovative from other Naughty Dog titles and the first game. Woo-wee. And that the story will speak for itself. All in all, I have faith in Naughty Dog and I can't wait to play this game. It is almost 2 weeks left. Woo-hoo-hoo. And no, like, it's like, low-key, I'll have to say this every video that I talk about how hype I am for the game. I have not seen the leaks. I have faith that the game will be amazing. I've heard that some leaks are taken out of context, like it's so confusing. I'll see what the fuss is all about if I don't notice what the fuss is all about while playing the game. I'll look it up and but holy shit, the hype, oof. 6 years. You like, bro, I'm not, oof. 2014, I played The Last of Us on my channel. You cannot say I hopped on a wave or nothing like that. Holy shit, my channel had like, I don't even remember, like 2,000, 3,000 subs there. Like, bro, my channel is still small. Why would anybody want to pay me to be hyped for the game? Man, go to another big channel, I don't even know, man. Holy shit. People that are mad hating on this game before it's out and don't want to give it a chance right now, it's almost like, you know what I'm saying, when you take a shit and you've eaten spicy food, that's the butt pain, the butt hurt level they have. Holy shit. And if the game is so trash that I've heard that apparently people think who have seen the leaks, I will eat humble pie. You will get an unbiased and honest review from me with Walking Dead: A New Frontier. As soon as I played it, I could tell what was up, and I felt that it was, and I said that it was. So if part 2 is, I don't think it is. I like, oh my god, my heart would be so broken if it was. But if part 2 is, I will eat humble pie. I will say what I think about the game. If I love the game, I'll say it. If I hate the game, I'll say it. But all in all, holy shit. The hype. Wait, let's do the, I'll put the music in the background. Let's, okay, if you were, let's see if we can get this in sync. Oof, hey, maybe some of it was sync, but I want to finish off the video with something Greg Miller said when describing his impressions of the game. If you enjoyed this quick summary of the first impressions from various outlets and pages, please do leave a like and comment, but do be careful reading other comments since, you know, comments I've heard is just as important as likes, if not more. So feel free to do that, but be careful. My gang added a bunch of blocked keywords, so a lot of comments might get deleted automatically even if they don't include leaks. Anyways, thanks for watching. Feel free to share with somebody you think might enjoy, endure, and survive. And I'll see you when I see you.
I will go back to what I said coming off the last preview I did, which was the first preview, right, of the 2 different sections, one of which was just mainly storytelling with Dina, and then the second one was engaging with other human enemies, right? Playing this part of it, I stand by what I said off the first preview event, which is I don't understand how anything else could be game of the year. Like,